Welcome to Jan's Views, a place where I share my views and listen to yours. Whether you are here for my artwork, live streams, shorts, or just for the giggles, please be assured I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that you will enjoy your time here on my channel. I would be eternally grateful if you would give a like to the video, consider subscribing and, dare I ask, even become a member. So without further ado, let's do this.
Welcome to Drama Friday. Oh my God, where are we going to start? Welcome to Bridget. Please
Hey.
everyone say hi to Bridget. How are you, sweetness?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Am
Oh
I
my
the
God.
Edna? Am I the Edna for today? Is Edna coming?
You know what? She let me, I didn't find out until about 6:30. And then she said, oh, she's out with her aunt. So I thought, all right, I'll let her do that. That's fine. So, how's your day been? What time is it where you are anyway?
It is 2:30 right now.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So yeah, so it's a bit difficult for the Americans, I guess. Over here it's 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
So yeah, so yeah, a bit of a gap. Anyway, so oh my God, so much drama. What the hell are we going to talk about? Oh, Lordy Miss Claudie. There's so much going on from like Kaya. Yeah, we'll touch on her later.
Yeah.
And then there's the foodie crap still going on. There's crap sort of everywhere, really,
Everywhere.
isn't there? So what I need to address first is Capone, who sadly is having to take time off. I clicked or I pinned the message because I wanted everyone to see it really. God love her. The message I'd give to Capone is, listen, darling, everyone hates me as well. So don't worry about it.
Because I was thinking, because I just saw her message, and I was thinking it was a time when I had graduated college, but I was still involved in my sorority, and it was me and this other girl. She was older than me. She came through the sorority a few years before I did. And everybody thought she was so mean. And she was kind of the outcast. And I thought she was mean. I was standoffish towards her. But she became one of my good friends. And I was really close to her. And then another girl came in the sorority after me, a few years after me. And she felt like everybody was against her. And we were all hanging out. We're like, we're all the have-nots. They all hate all of us. We're together. So it doesn't matter.
Exactly. And I wanted to sort of say something like that to Capone, but then I thought, I don't want to force her, you know. So I thought, you know, just wish her well with her mental health and hope that she gets to feel better, you know, because it's not nice when you feel that everybody hates you, but you know, when you've had a lifetime of it, you sort of get used to it. Hate to say. Right. So who have we got in here tonight? We've also got Small Moose, or Moosey. Yeah, as Moosey says, not everybody hates you, darling. But I think the thing is, we have to respect Capone's feelings at the moment. And as much as we may disagree that no, that's not true. You know, of course not.
Mhm.
Not everybody hates you. I think we also have to accept that that's how she's feeling at this moment.
Right.
God love her. I just
Mhm.
hate to see that though. Really, it's not very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
We've also got Naked and Laughing in. Hi. And we've got Gregory Schmeggery. Hello, Greg. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good week. Have you had a good week, Bridget?
Pretty much. I've been really like doing nothing. I need to be working on my paper. I'm gonna do that this weekend, but I haven't been doing much of anything.
Yeah, neither have I. But then,
Yeah.
hey, it's summer. Mind you, our summer over
Mhm.
here has been really crap so far. Really, really bad.
Really.
So, yeah, but hey, as long as I can sit in my garden for a portion of the day, then I'm quite happy. Hi,
Mhm.
Natsuki. How are you, darling? I hope you're well. It's nice when I see the ex-Timber ones come in, because I like to think they found somewhere else to come and sort of laugh at someone. Anyway, so yes, we will address what's been going on in the world, if you like, with the new revelations from you know who, from Kaya. But
Mm.
to begin with, I thought it'd be quite nice to address somebody that keeps going on and on and on.
Mm-mm.
And I think we know who this person is. Um, so I thought it might be quite good to watch this. I don't watch it as a rule. But then sometimes if there's nothing else on, and to be honest, I was full to the top of my head with Taya the last couple of days.
Mhm.
So I stumbled into this guy's chat. He's still just as jealous. He's still just as angry. But
Mhm.
I think there's certain things that we need to discuss about this man, because I think the more he's on this journey of hating,
Mhm.
specifically Yomama, the more we see about the man. So, are you ready, Bridget?
Let,
If
let's
you want
go.
me to stop, sweetie, just say stop.
Okay.
It
Okay.
really is that easy. All right, darling, let's start.
While we think that Kaya is the only one on the hot seat, I'm going to present you some information, because it does seem that our boy, the one and only big clown himself, Yo Mama, is imploding online and seems to have invited Shannon and her mate, her man, to a fisticuffs. Can you?
I don't understand. I haven't heard any of that. Do you know what he's talking about there, Bridge?
So he's gonna show it, and Yo Mama had that stream where I just took it as though he was just talking mess.
Yeah,
He's just because somebody came in talking about, oh, Yo Mama's scared, and Yo Mama started going off talking about, well, pull up. But
yeah,
Hannibal's gonna go over it, I believe.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think the thing that I find most fascinating in a way is how many haters there really are out there. And
Hmm.
it's like there's so many people gunning for everybody else.
Hmm.
I mean, they gunned for me. I don't know if they still gun for you. But they gun for Yo Mama. They gun for everybody,
Hmm.
and for no reason.
Yep.
So yeah, it's just amazing. But anyway, let's carry on.
Imagine your mama, a 40-year-old man, talking about, I'm going to go to Canada to knock your teeth out, talking to another woman, aka Shannon, and her man. Yeah, bring.
Okay, I think we have to just straighten this out a little bit.
Hmm.
Your mama was not threatening to hit a woman.
Right.
So I think we need to sort of, bear in mind that people such as this will put any different, any connotation to somebody's actions. It doesn't mean that they're true.
I think it was Shannon that started that, because I saw a tweet of hers a couple of days ago, and I was just like, what is she talking about? Because she was like, her tweet said, "Yo mama threatens women." And then she had her clip of her video. And then I believe, because I heard from Twitter, that French Fry Girl was saying the same thing, that Yo Mama wants to fight Shannon. And I'm just like, he never said that. He never said it.
I know. It's ridiculous, isn't it? How rumors go around.
Boyfriend, I knocked his teeth out too. Yo mama's over here pimp slapping fools. So I just wanted you all to understand and see that, hey, while all the information, while all the eyes are being diverted towards Kaya, your mama's out here talking about smacking bitches. And I'm going to let you hear it. Thank you, Shannon. This is brought to us by JSgcreations.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
Yeah, I cut that off, that bit. Okay, we'll pick up here.
With your mama taking a big smiley selfie as hated creators. You know, that's one of the same kind of things. But I didn't get no addy. I didn't get no location. But then when your mama finally gets back to the garage, I'm sorry, the basement, my bad, the studio, studio that he films in, then all of a sudden it's about pull up. And I like that he got him some 1985 Compton NWA Lokes though. You know, that's the way to represent, homie. Yeah, trip walk and shit.
Oh my God, this man is just so eaten with jealousy. And we know why he's eaten with jealousy. It's because of this dude. Hey, gorgeous! Hey, gorgeous! He doesn't know he's on yet. Look.
Oh, yeah. What's up? What's good? What's happening? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Thank you for telling me. To be honest with you, I didn't even see Hannibal, to be honest with you. I didn't even see him. I didn't even, because I've been on this whole Kaya thing. I haven't even been like peeping like Hannibal or anybody else. But yeah, it's kind of funny how we just jumped in with the Shannon thing, which is kind of crazy. It's just weird. He's a weirdo.
Yeah, do you want to explain to us what actually happened then with the Shannon thing? Because I missed it. Did she come for you first?
Yeah. After Shannon never mentioned me or said anything about me, and then the Marty thing happened. The Marty thing happened with Feudy Beauty, and she tried to push me into a fight with Marty and go, "Oh, you're scared. You don't want to talk now." Or she kept on making messages like that on Twitter. And I was just like, what? Like, what is she talking about? And then she just kept going. And then I made a video saying, wow, this girl's so desperate and thirsty that she really wants to push me into a fight with a guy that likes to go IRL. And, you know, I got a 2-year-old. So it's kind of like she wants people to come to my house and all this kind of crazy stuff. It's kind of weird. And all I've been was just drag her. You know what I'm saying? I haven't gone IRL or nothing with her. So that's why I was just like, why are you tagging me now? Like, yo mama scared, yo mama this, yo mama. And I'm just like, you know, it's kind of, and it was weird. And I was just like, she tagged me 9 times on Twitter.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. Your mama scared. Your mama, why you not talking about Marty? Your mama this, your mom. And I'm like, and I'm just like, girl, are you what? Like, so I was just kind of like tripping off of that. And then I just went off on her. I was just like, you know, don't push me to a fight with somebody else. If you got a problem with me and you got an issue, you know, deal with it yourself. You know, don't try to hide behind somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was kind of saying. But and then here comes Hannibal. Of course.
Oh, I know. It's
you know, he's not gonna miss his opportunity.
Well, I've actually asked him if he wants to come on, and he's perfectly welcome to. Because I can't wait to kick his ass off my panel. That's what I'm going to be doing. I tell you, that's what I'm going to be doing. Anyway, let's move off. And if you want, Yomama, just say yo or stop or whatever. If you want to address anything that he says, all right?
No, I'm watching it with you guys. Yeah, I heard about it, but I didn't get to peep it. So yeah,
okay.
this is good.
Clowns. Jesus Christ. I swear, I be blogging where I'm at. I'm in Arizona. I'm in Nashville. I be blogging where I'm at. You just have all you gotta do is show up. All this capping y'all. I don't even play the gangster card. For all this capping you do about scared and all that, I tell you where I'm at. Just show up. That's all I'm saying. Just show the fuck up. All right. Show up. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Right. You know what I mean? Okay. I was out there in Florida and people was capping. Oh yeah, your mama, I'll fuck you. Man, I drive 10 to 12 hours to Florida to come see you, your mama. Just let me know when you
What? Wow. I love how this man wanted to insert himself into me so badly.
Doesn't he? Doesn't
this man want to wear my skin. He want to wear my skin.
It's insane.
Where did he even get himself in? Where did he even come from?
I don't know. But he slid in there somewhere, really smooth. Well, he thinks he was smooth. He wasn't smooth.
He was like, "Yeah, I want to come over there and meet you."
Yeah.
What?
He's desperate, Yomama. I'm telling you.
It's bad, man. It's bad. Man, go ahead, keep playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Show the fuck up by myself. Ain't confronted a few people. But all y'all. Now, hold on. Let me just judge off your gangster right now, your mama. I'm gonna tell you, you're not the light-skinned dude that's confronted a bunch of people. The only people that you may have confronted would have been waiters at your restaurant where you was possibly ordering your chopped steak.
He's trying so hard. He's trying.
He watches so hard too. Like he watches the vlog so hard. He knew about the chopstick and everything. Man, this man be this man be in the bushes, man.
I know. It's insane.
Crazy. You knew about the waiter, the chopped steak. Man, this guy he's a super fan. That's crazy.
I tell you what, Mama, I watch you all the time, but I don't even know which bit he's talking about.
Yeah, he's
same
talking
here.
About
Same.
Yeah, he's talking about the vlog in Nashville when I got the steak and the sandwich. And and the waiter was right there, the black guy, the black waiter and stuff like that. God, that dude be watching, man. God.
I watched that one as well. I didn't come without with any conclusions of I tell you what, he's got to be so obsessed, Man, I think this guy is obsessed.
Man, I gotta make him a mod or something. I gotta mod that man. Yeah, I gotta give him a wrench. That man's a super fan. My goodness.
Well, Gia says he's flirting.
I guess. You trying to meet me in Florida? Man, I'm taking, man.
Yeah. Keep well away. I would advise you.
I seen his picture with his little cat on his shoulder. Yeah. Yeah.
What, he likes pussy, does he? Are you sure?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. But man, crazy. Go ahead.
I ain't capping. All y'all do is talk. Mm-hmm. Just show the fuck up. I tell you what, I told her, I said, I'm in Arizona. I'm in this part of Arizona. Mm-hmm. I'm in this part of Nashville. Man, I sure missed that. I sure wish I would have been paying attention to which part of Nashville you was in when you was in this part of Nashville. Damn, your mama, I missed out on a good opportunity. Next time, bro, just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I've been asking you for fucking months to email me. Hit me up. Let's get on a panel together. Do whatever. But no. You'll go on Gigi's panel. That's the game.
He's jealous.
And
He is.
You get absolutely drugged through the mud with Sam and Hillbilly Belinda. Gigi is on the panel herself. You know what I'm saying? You'll even get one of your main supporters, Jan, up there, who gets off the panel.
What's going on?
He does go back and explain that he didn't mean to do that. Fuck it, it was funny. And I was laughing my ass off, and I ran with it because I think that Jan deserves to be booted off every damn panel.
Oh my God.
You got him.
Listen, whenever he's talking about you, Yomama, he brings my name into it. It's either me or it's Bridget.
Yeah.
Or Bally or Bally.
Man,
Or
he don't.
yeah.
He want all of your mama to himself.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
He wants me to email him. He wants me to text message him. He wants me. God damn!
I can't believe. So he was emailing you.
He wants me to. I don't want to contact that stalker. Jesus, he wants me to send heart emojis. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? All you got to do is come on my panel and email me. What? What is going on, bro? Jesus Christ, get something to do, man. Go touch grass, man. Nobody got time for all of that. What's wrong with you? You was on Gigi's panel. Why weren't you on mine? What? Damn, my God. Do I gotta ask for permission or what? Damn, you owe me more than my girl. Jesus Christ.
No, it's mad. But I tell you, I spotted it right at the very beginning, Yomama, because he didn't make sense. He didn't make sense.
It really don't. It really don't. It's kind of weird. It's like just out of, I mean, when he made 13 videos, I was kind of thrown off. I was like, yo, what is this about? Like, at first I thought it was just on some hate stuff. Like he was just trying to trying to get a fight going between me and him so we can get some views. And then when I engaged with him, it just turned into some weird like thing where it was like, I was just like, what's going on, bro? Like, what really is the issue? You know what I mean? And he's like, I want to talk to you. And what do we got to talk about? Like, you're weird. You know,
exactly.
I want to have a conversation with you. What do you just keep it moving? Like, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Right, Amber Chick has said Hannibal is so freaking weird now. He's always been this way. What in the world happened? I don't know. Oh, he hasn't always been this way. No idea. It's like I said at the very beginning, bloody weeks ago, when I said, I feel that the type of person Hannibal is, he wants to be like Yomama. I really believe that. Don't think he's capable of being like Yomama. It's like somebody who always wants to be on the stage, but they never get to be on the stage because they haven't got that quality. Yeah.
I mean, I think what really hit him hard was when we mentioned the fact that he is not entertaining and he's just kind of boring and dry. I think that because he mentions that all the time, like, I guess I'm too dry and boring. And I'm like, okay, yeah.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, and I think a lot of it, to be honest with you, is some of his super fans, like Busy Little B, like that's like his super fan, like somebody who's in his chat and somebody that rides for him. And then when I mentioned the fact that Busy B got more videos of me on her channel and she has 0 videos of Hannibal, I think he took that to the heart, like, because it's true. Like, she don't have not one Hannibal video on there, but she got 4 Yomama videos, but she's supposed to be a Hannibal fan, like, you know what I mean? And that, you know, and I catch more of the attention, like, you know, like as far as other channels playing Yomama videos. Even the video that he's playing right now, it's Shannon playing the Yomama video. You know what I'm saying? Nobody plays Hannibal's video because he just doesn't do anything to entertain absolutely nobody. So that's what it is.
And you agree, don't you, Bridge? What are your thoughts on it?
I think everything's already been said. He is dry. He is boring. He is too serious. I think he tries to be funny, but I just don't find the humor. His audience that he has is cracking up, but I just don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah. Like he plays the same videos from other people on his channel. I mean, he doesn't even have a like original song or original like edited video. Like he doesn't do anything original. Like he doesn't have a song. Like all the songs that he plays on his channel, like they're from other YouTubers or other parody songs. There's nothing he does. Like he doesn't go to the studio, or not even to the studio, just make a song of his own and then put it on his channel and edit it up. Like even the whack ass Monty Milli Vanilli thing, like he just played Monty's song and then edited like Milli Vanilli in it. Like that's just lazy, bro. Like me, when I did the whole Monty thing, I created a whole fucking song about Monty and then I edited it. So it wasn't like I didn't copy nobody. I just did my own thing. So he just can't do that. So it's what it is.
That's it. Absolutely. Right. Let's carry on with this.
Harris, but you won't come on my panel and have a real discussion with me. But you know, I almost take that invitation back, because if your response to me on some real talk is going to be that I didn't talk to nobody in your Madden community, and you can't really have a real conversation about the actual topics that I'm asking you about, then you're right. You keep that stupid shit over there. But go ahead. Let's hear what you had to say about Shannon and how you threatened her and her man and how you want people to roll up on you. Sir, you realize you're in a girl world reaction community telling girls and females and women to roll up on you because you know feelings about some opinions that people have on you.
Well, I'm going to step in there and say I didn't think that at all. What I got from that was that Yomama was fed up with so many people saying to him, "Oh, you're scared. You're scared of Marty, blah de blah." And what I liked about Yomama was that he actually addressed it. He addressed it straight away, which he always does. So it's not about Yomama coming for women, and this is where I think it's a low blow. We've lost Yomama at the moment, but I'm sure he'll come back up.
I just want you to take a minute to think about that, and I'm gonna let your video play. I'll be in Toronto. I'll be in this part of Toronto. Just show up. Just say, "Hey, yo, mama, I was the one in your chat said you were scared." That's all you gotta say. Teeth be right in the back of your mouth. All that capping you doing. So I like that shit though. I like that. Don't say you scared and then hide behind you scared and hide behind a profile picture. Just show up. That's all I'm asking. All that cap you doing, just show the fuck up. That's it. Just say, "Yo, mom, I was the one in your chat and said you were scared." And watch your teeth be behind your fucking mouth. What? Grew up with 5 fucking brothers. We fought every day. What are you talking about? I'm gonna go off of a limb and say that you grew up with 5 fucking brothers and y'all did possibly fight every damn day. And you was the one getting your ass whooped, running behind your mama, hiding behind the chair, curled up in the fetal position in the corner, sitting in timeout, sucking your thumb, and possibly pissing your bed at night. That's who you was, your mom. Sorry.
Okay, I have to stop here because someone's come up saying they're Yomama, but I want to be sure that it is Yomama. So Yomama, I'm going to ask a question in the private one. How do I do it? How do I send? Right, Yomama, if that's you, can you tell me how I contacted you, please? And then I'll know whether it is actually Yomama, because it's a different picture and I've not seen that picture before. So I just want to see if it's him or not, or some arsehole. Oh, okay. Private chat. Yeah. Okie dokie. Okay. All right, darling. I just wanted to be sure it was you.
Okay. Yeah. The video was like lagging out, so I had to come on.
That's okay. It's just I hadn't seen that. Oh, I see what it is now. That was your thumbnail, wasn't it?
Yeah. the slippage of the mask.
Yeah. So did you just hear what he just said about you and your brothers?
Oh, what did he say? Oh, that I hid behind the corner right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I mean, when we were fighting, I guess I was the one hiding. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I laugh. I actually laugh at this stuff now. It's like, I mean,
so
sometimes
childish.
Shannon kind of got to me because it was just like she just kept irking me. But
Mhm.
now I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing at it. I'm not even gonna like take it, because even some people told me like, yeah, don't take it like that. Like they wanna they want to get you all upset, not a character. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just like laughing at the shit. You know, it's just funny to me.
Yeah, I do that actually with my haters, and there's quite a few of them. I just laugh because
Yeah.
you just have to laugh because it's just so pathetic.
It is. It
Mhm.
really is. And it was like when I was saying my thing about Shannon, people kind of turned it around.
I know.
And the videos out there, people was turning around saying that I wanted to punch out Shannon. I was like,
Mhm.
that's not even nothing. I never said absolutely nothing like that. When I was talking about Shannon in the video, I said
No.
I was talking about bring your boy toy up there or whatever, you know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
and I said if Shannon wanted to do something, I would bring my sister. You know what I'm saying? That I never said I would touch a woman, you know, but that's how they like to twist things. So I'm not trying to get out of character with these weirdos no more.
No, not worth it, honey. Not
No,
worth it.
it's not.
Okay, let's move on to the idiot.
All that capping you doing? I don't even play gangster on the internet. Boy, you 40 years old. What the fuck does capping mean to you? How the fuck are you 40 years old still? Speak pretty English.
Regular English.
Capping means right. I just found out because I'm 48 years old.
Oh man.
About to see there.
Nearly 50.
So one thing, can you pause it?
Yeah, sorry, honey. I'm just
Yeah,
getting my drink.
Yeah, because one thing that I left a comment on Hannibal's page, and just to get into history, I told him that capping is African American vernacular. And I remember I used capping back in the day when I was a teenager and stuff. We talking about capping, and capping, what it meant to us was just like clowning on somebody, joking with somebody, going back and forth. And I think it was like last year. I asked my dad last year, like, you know what capping is? And he knew exactly what it was, because he said when he was a kid, he said even the old people when he was a kid would talk about capping. So
yeah,
it's African American vernacular. It's not slang like he thinks. So
yeah,
Hannibal needs to do his homework.
Nah, he's just a super cornball. He wants everybody to be corny with him.
You know, it's just such a shame that there are people who call themselves creators who are genuinely just so jealous of other creators. I don't get it.
Yeah,
I just
that's crazy.
don't get it, man.
Yeah, no, because I came in here, like I said, I came in here just doing my own thing. I didn't come in here like copying nobody or
No.
following.
I know.
Absolutely right. There was things that I got wrong, but I mean, I'm working on that and correcting on getting facts right.
Yeah, listen, just stay being you. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
there's some things that I'm like, oh, yeah, mama, move on. Do you know what I mean? But
all the time.
yeah, I'm like, oh, for God's sake, enough already. But, I don't have a hate bone in my body, really. So if I felt that I really didn't like somebody, then I wouldn't bother watching them. Why can't these people be like that? I don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like watching. I like watching different things. I like watching Bridge because she's so calm and she's just collective and she just gives her input and she talks like she, whatever the situation is, whatever the drama is, she kind of gives it. She gives her like a smart perspective of everything and just a calm and collective way. And then same thing with you. Like you give it a, more of an energetic, but sometimes just calm and just you don't get too personal or you don't get too involved with things. And and there's other creators I watch that do that. Everybody just have their different. Everybody's different. Everybody can't be the same. So that's it.
Exactly.
Motherfucker, you alive. LAH. You're live, like unbelievable. But you capping? Who am I trying to impress at 48 years old? I'm not trying to impress nobody out there. I'm grown. I'm a grown-ass man.
Hey, Edna.
Grow up. I don't even play games on the internet. But y'all, would you just come in here and just say, you scared of what? Scared of what? Shannon. Your mama, you scared. Okay, Shannon, I'm scared. I'll be in Toronto. Shannon?
I tell you what, I don't know if I've already said this, but I'm old, so forgive me. I couldn't believe how many people were trying to get Marty to come for Yomama.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Like, what?
That was real crazy.
What has this man done, really? What has
That
he
was crazy.
done? God's sake. And then you get people like this who encourage it. And
yeah.
It's just disgusting.
Yeah. And then everything I kept was online. I never tried to go at nobody offline. So it was weird to see, but I mean, people just can't drag.
Yeah, well, I guess, it's a lesson you had to learn, and it is a hard lesson, and it's something that seems to happen, a lot in this community. I'm not going to go over my history, but, it has happened to me in the past, and it's it's insane. Just, unplug from the router. Do you know what I mean? If you hate somebody that much, unplug. I just don't get it. Oh, he's disappeared again. Right, let's carry on playing.
Bring your boyfriend up there. Bring your boy toy up there. Bring him. You want me to rent him a car? I know y'all broke. You want me to get you a room? I know y'all broke as fuck. You want me to get you a room in a rental? Should be cat, man. These people be all cat. Yeah. The fuck? Damn, they be cat. Scared of what? I'll tell you where I'm at. Just show up. That's it. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing about nothing. Just show the fuck up. I'll be right there. I told you I was at Nashville. I told you where I was at in Arizona. Well, y'all ain't going to Mexico. I ain't going down there. I'll be in Toronto though. All you gotta do is, yo, mama, I'm the one in the chat that said you were scared. That's it. That was me right there. I can only imagine if somebody showed up to your mama's event and said, hey, yo mama, Javon, bruh, I'm the one that said you suck in chat. I can only see what his eyes do right there. And I only wonder, is he going to go Compton gangster on us? What's he going to do? I mean,
I tell you what he would do. He would laugh in your face.
Yeah.
Because you're pathetic. That's what he would do. Because the same as I would. If somebody came up to me and said that, I would laugh in their face. And I would say, what? Go on.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I actually saw a YouTuber. I saw a YouTuber in the streets of LA, and it was at an event. And I saw her before she saw me, and it was a while ago, and she was kind of coming after me on Twitter and stuff like that. And I went up to her, and I was messing around, but I was just like, I heard you still been talking about me on Twitter. And she looked at me like, she looked at me up and down because she was sitting down. She was like, I probably have. Like, no, nobody's scared. Nobody's scared. And it's not, and like, seriously, it was like she didn't take it seriously, which was fortunate. But we talked, we had a conversation, and she's just like, everybody, they still talking about they going crazy on Twitter and stuff like that. And we chopped it up for a few minutes. We talked for a few minutes, but it really wasn't anything. Like she was one of the ones that she doesn't take all of this stuff seriously, which was fortunate. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't even came up to her. But I mean, but it was a pleasant conversation. So people just take this stuff too seriously. I don't know.
Yeah, they certainly do. And I think, I mean, I watch a lot of true crime, and I've seen when things have happened to creators. And okay, let's just see what Yomama said. Where's he gone? Okay, no worries, darling. Thanks for coming up anyway. We're going to keep playing it and just say our bit, but thanks for coming up. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so I've lost the thread. What was I saying? Yeah, so I've seen videos where content creators have been attacked, and some of them have been killed. And it's never somebody that they've argued with. It's always somebody that forms like some sort of, I mean, they call it a parasocial relationship. It's they think they've got a parasocial relationship, and it's not. It's not even a relationship. But some of these people are so twisted in their heads, they don't understand that.
Right.
And if they've got like psychotic traits, then that's when it can all go terribly wrong.
Right.
Now, do I think that this jealous one has got psychotic traits? I don't know. I can't say. All I can say is he seems to have various problems. Put it that way. He seems to have, he shows, okay, I know quite a lot about mental health, and I would say he shows a lot of antisocial traits, and also jealousy to the extreme, I think I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Because it is extreme. I mean, just listen to the way he goes on. Is there anything else you wanted to say, Bridge, before I play it? Carry on.
You go ahead and play.
Okay.
Rip walk his way over to me and say, "Yeah, what's up, homie?" So you think I'm trash, huh? But, I mean, so what's he gonna do? What's he actually gonna say if somebody rolls up on him? In my mind, I think he's gonna look like Sinead laid up in the bed somewhere with somebody rolling up on him talking about, yeah, I got my boys with me. Yeah.
You know, I think I don't want to keep stopping it too much, but I think that's also something else that you need to put into perspective. Look at who this person, this creator, reacts to. I've already spoken about it in the past, so I'm not going to ramble on about it now, but just look at the type of people that he goes for. And then look at the type of people who Yomama reacts to. There's a difference. There's a very big difference.
Yeah, my crew, you know what I'm saying? Because your mama, bruh, let's talk about it. You the same color as the palm of your hand. I'm gonna keep them.
Yeah, you need to keep moving. Racist piece of shite.
Yeah, I didn't understand that comment right there. Like, why would he say that? Like, why?
It's colorism, isn't it? And we all know, you know, Yomama obviously is the same color as me. Not that it matters. I don't give a toss. I couldn't care less what color Yomama was. But it's quite interesting that this person always brings it up. Every time he's going for Yomama, he always brings up the color of his skin. So why is that? Why is that? I think it's also jealousy. I think it's down to jealousy again. And I think it's definitely, it stems from colorism, and that's not cool.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, this is colorism when I first heard it.
Yeah. I mean, to even say that and then try and move on. Oh, he's the same color as the palm of his hand. What?
Yeah.
What?
Like, what is that? What is that proving? What do you mean?
Yeah. Seriously? You're gonna say that? And you're a black man? Jesus. I believe in the stronger together thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Mm-hmm.
don't
Mm-hmm.
care the color of the hand. If it's
Mm-hmm.
got even a drop of black in it, I
Yep.
know they've suffered, and I know their ancestors have suffered.
Mm-hmm.
So to hear another black man beating down on somebody because he's not as black as him,
Mm-hmm.
there's a serious issue there.
Yeah.
Disgusting. He's still laughing. It's really funny, yeah.
Just do that. Raise your hand. Yeah. That's it. Hey, that's it. Damn. It's crazy. It's crazy how people be talking, but they don't never show the fuck up. They just talk. If you want to be in a chat and you want to say somebody's scared, show the fuck up. That's it. Show up with your camera. Say, it was me, your mama right here. And then point it like that.
Next time I feel or hear or think that you may be on your way to Tennessee or anywhere within my southern United States vicinity, I'm going to go and buy a brand new camera and seek you out. I'm going to show up. I'm going to pull up.
I tell you what, that could be seen as a threat.
Yeah. I was just thinking, I was like, is he trying to show his manhood? What is he doing right now?
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to find where you are, and I'm going to come and find you, as long as it's in like the southern part of America. I'm going to come and find you. Why?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do when you meet him?
Mm-hmm.
This is what I mean. This is where it goes above and beyond just critiquing another content creator. And that's why I've still kept my eye on this man, because there's something not right with him.
Because you can tell that he really does not like Yomama. He does not like him at all. And it goes beyond the internet. Like he has a serious dislike for this man.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's so many different layers to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because, you know, there's the racist layer to it.
Mm-hmm.
There's the jealousy layer to it. There's the lack of, see, I think when somebody talks like that, then they must have a very low self-esteem, truly.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter how many people are in their chats or saying how wonderful he is or this, that, and the other. They know deep down that they haven't got what it is that they want to get.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this guy has, you know, set his sights on Yomama.
Yep.
And he's just going to go for him as much as he can.
I think he wanted to be the black star. He wanted to be the one that everybody was talking about and going to. I think that's where the jealousy comes from.
Do you know, I think you're right as well,
Mm-hmm.
because there are very few. And that's it, because didn't he say at the beginning, I keep saying at the beginning because that's when I sort of started addressing it, but didn't he say at the very beginning that there are very few straight guys doing drama?
I
You
think
know,
so.
very, very
sure.
few
Mm-hmm.
straight guys in the girl world. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that maybe he, as you say, he wanted to be numero uno,
Mm-hmm.
black man,
Mm-hmm.
okay, straight black man, have all the girls fawning over him.
Yep.
Even though at 48, he's probably a bit past it. Don't bother, love. Stick with your cat. That's all I can say. It's not going to happen, all right? So, you know, he may think he's got a nice silky voice, blah, 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 and he's this and he's that. But deep down, he knows that he will never have what he truly wants.
I think he probably thinks that he does have it, but how come everybody else is not seeing it? You know?
Yeah. That's true. And the funniest thing to me is that, you know, he does get quite a few people in his lives.
Mm-hmm.
what he doesn't realize is they're all haters. You know, not haters of him per se, but haters in this community.
Yep.
And who wants that? Who wants a whole community of haters? I don't.
Right.
You know, I mean, that's why I only do Drama Fridays, because I don't want all these people coming over that just want to see me slagging off somebody.
Yeah, just
You
to hate.
know? Yeah. But yeah, he's definitely got issues. He's going to pull up.
Not to Florida, depends on what kind of time I got, but I mean, definitely anywhere.
Okay, we need to go back over that bit just to get the full extent of it.
And then put it like that.
Next time I feel or hear or think that you may be on your way to Tennessee or anywhere within my southern United States vicinity, I'm going to go and buy a brand new camera and seek you out. I'm going to pull up. I'm going to pull up.
Good luck with that. Twat.
Maybe not to Florida, depends on what kind of time I got. But I mean, definitely anywhere within the Tennessee vicinity. Go to Atlanta. Go to Atlanta. I'd love for you to go to Atlanta.
Shut up, goof. Talking all that shit about hands and fighting and all that stuff. I bring my sister with me. I bring my sister with me. She'll put her teeth behind her fucking mouth.
Uh-oh, here we go. Now we got Yomama and his sister signing up for the awesome tag team duo versus Shannon and her so-called man. That's right. That's how you internet threaten somebody. Don't give a damn about what you're talking about showing up. And I just want you all to know, with all this doxing going on and all this stuff, it's not the problem that my information is out there online. The problem's going to be with those fools that show up at my house from that information dropped offline.
Sorry, no idea what you're talking about there.
Yeah,
none whatsoever.
Yeah,
he's lost me completely. He's just so vile.
Don't worry about that red dot. It's just gonna tell you to get away. Okay.
She ain't about that. What you talking about? All cat. Instead, I'll be in Toronto. That's it. Shannon, show the fuck up. Show up with your boy toy.
That's right. The gaming girl says he got nunchucks and crossbows. And right now, thanks for the super chat, as the gaming girl says, I just want to break my nunchucks and need me coordinates.
Throw up with him. See what happens. Exactly. It's all capping. All capping. I don't like to be gangster. I'm not gangster, but I'm just saying, I just don't like the cap though. Just don't like it.
I can't tell you don't like the cap when you. Do you even know what that means? Did you even know what that means? Yeah. Who's around you that's between the ages of 12 to 16 that you was using these words capping and shit? Who?
Maybe his own kids.
Right.
You bloody idiot. He's got young children.
But like I said, when I was a teenager, we used to use capping all the time. We used to always use that. It's part of our history here in America as Black people. So I don't know what Hannibal's talking about.
Maybe he was brought up in a different kind of America.
I don't know.
Right, what's Lucy Lou say there? That's a statement right there. He said he would bring his sister. Do you know what? He's joking, for one. Why would Yomama seriously bring his sister?
Because what I said is that your mama's just up there. He talking some mess. You know, we talk mess sometimes, and it wasn't serious.
Exactly. They don't get it though, Bridget, do they? Or he doesn't get it. Put it that way. He does not get it. So what he does is he goes on his live stream and he laughs about absolutely nothing.
Right.
You know, because he thinks he's funny. You know, listen, I'm a jolly fellow. You know, I can laugh along. But no, because the way you speak on this man is disgusting.
Yeah.
saying that excuse me, saying that to say he didn't threaten her. No, he didn't threaten her. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Hi, Sonny. Nice to see you. Poor thing needs attention, doesn't he? Oh my lord, he does need attention. So I thought tonight we'd give him a bit of attention. Because everybody's been focusing on Kaya, and I thought, do you know what? Let's give this jealous being some attention. So here we go.
What children are around you, your mama? Now these are questions that people need to ask themselves.
Right, this is what I don't like. This is what I don't like. This is serious, Jan here. What are you accusing Yomama of? Is your mind that much in the gutter that you are now going to try and paint him as something that he is not? He has young children. How dare you, you disgusting, jealous man? How dare you? I know your mum would probably laugh at it, but I don't laugh at things like that. That's not funny. Just downright, it's slanderous and it's disgusting. I'm going to go back over that so that everybody can hear it again.
Can't tell you don't like the cap when you. Do you even know what that means? Did you even know what that means? Yeah. Who's around you that's between the ages of 12 to 16 that you was using these words capping and shit? Who's around? What children are around you, your mama? Now these are questions that people need to ask themselves.
Wait, enjoy it at all. You know, if I'm dragging you, I'm dragging you. I'm not going IRL with you. I'm not saying you scared. I'm not saying you this. I'm not saying you that.
Time out. If you dragging me, you dragging me. Cool. You're not going in real life with me? Okay, cool. But didn't you just tell me within the last 3 minutes of this video to pull up? Didn't you just tell me that if you got nuts, if you got balls, if you got gumption, if you got calls, then you should show up and raise your hand and put your paws up in the air and say, yo, mama,
Do you know what? I tell you who hasn't got balls. Hannibal. Because I actually did put in the comment section can't talk. At the beginning, I actually did put the link, and I'm going to put it in again, because if anyone's got balls, it's got to be him, hasn't it? He's got to have balls and come up and talk to us. We're just two young ladies, aren't we? Aren't we, Bridge? Yeah. Let's see how many. Let's see how big his balls are.
Didn't you just tell me that in the last 3 minutes? How you backtracking in the last 2 minutes of the video and telling me that you're not trying to go real life?
It's not.
I don't.
Right.
I can't follow you, bro. Go ahead.
No, because you're thick.
I'm not saying nobody nothing. But if you keep on pointing at me and saying, your mama, you scared, you ain't, okay then. Okay then. I'm gonna tell you where I be at. Just show up. That's it.
Your mama, people was talking about how scared you were for defending Fruity Beauty. Fruity Beauty. People were talking about how scared you were for defending Fruity Beauty against Music Biz Marty. People were talking about how scared you were and cowed down to Music Biz Marty. People were talking about how you somehow seemingly kissed his butt because he played your video. And you hee-heed and cacaed with him as he laughed along as you made fun of Fruity Beauty inadvertently. That's what people were talking about. Nobody was talking about meeting you in person to fisticuffs you, shadow box, or have some kind of amateur boxing contest. We all know you flabby, bro. We don't need to see you in person to know how flabby you are. Anyway, nobody's talking about actually meeting you for fisticuffs, but you take it to another level.
Who does?
Of show up. pull up on you.
Yeah.
I'm coming to you, and I'll bring my sister, and we'll knock your teeth in.
That's not exactly what he said, but you
Right.
carry on.
Who you threatening in girl world, bro? Who you out here flexing for in girl world? Who's got you all riled up in girl world? This fruity size got you flexing over here?
Oh my God.
Over here puffing up for all peacocking and shit. You know, chest all stuck out. Who you grandstanding for in girl world?
Oh
Go
my
knock some
God.
teeth, boy, please.
Shit. Ain't no back and forth. Ah, damn. You keep on having a back and forth with me, and then we talking over internet. Why are we talking over internet? Just be there.
That's right, guys. This was Shannon reposting the video.
Right, shut up, you boring. Sick to death of him now.
Because I think
Jesus.
because he was talking about how nobody was talking about pulling up and all, but it was people in the chat. Because I remember I was in the chat and there was people like, "Oh, your mama's scared. If somebody pulls up on him, he wouldn't do anything." And that's where it all kind of stemmed from. So,
so Yomama, it was just responding by saying, "Listen, if you've got an issue with me, just pull up. There's nothing wrong with that."
Yeah.
I mean, but someone like this guy with his twisted mind, that's all he can come up with. He can just concentrate on that. You know, he's like a bloody vulture. And I tell you what, I bet he goes to sleep. I bet he goes to sleep listening to Yomama. I bet he does. I bet he takes him in the shower while he's having a wash and giving himself a good old scrub to try and get the same colour. Poor Hannibal. Oh, yeah.
My God.
We're glad that's all over as well. I want to go over a little bit about Kaya, but what I'm going to do is, instead of playing the same old video that everybody's been playing, I'd like to just read her comments under her last video. So are you willing to stay with me, Bridget?
Yeah, of course.
As Yomama says, Hannibal wants an email with heart emojis. He does. Oh my God, this guy is crying out for your attention. It's rather worrying, isn't it? Hilarious. And iced coffee and gossip. Hi. Hannibal tries so hard to sound elegant, yet he always fails miserably and sounds ghetto. I know. I know. He just can't help himself. Can you imagine? He's probably. Do you think he goes out with suits and?
I'm sure he does.
And
It's
like
90 degree weather wherever he's at in the South, and he's there with a 3-piece suit on.
Yeah, and a straw hat. And maybe a piece of hay hanging from his lips. That'd be it. Yeah, Mama's asking, will Kaya go live on Sunday? I don't think she will.
I hope she does.
Edna, I'm calling you Edna now. Do you, Bridge?
I don't think she will, but I hope she does.
I really don't think she will. I think she shot herself in the foot already.
Yeah, she shouldn't. She should not go live. That's my thought.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that she won't, but no, I hope that she will, but she probably won't.
Yeah, I really don't think she will.
Yeah.
But I mean, what else can she say?
Yeah.
What can she say?
Because after that, the live that she did on that other lady's channel, it was bad. It was a bad look. It was a bad look.
It was terrible.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we do try and laugh at things. Well, I try and laugh at loads of things online, but I mean, Jesus, to have that bloody monster sat by the side of her with not an ounce of remorse.
Right.
And for her to still think that was okay.
And that's what I was saying. Like, I really think that like, because somebody had said in the chat that he still had the pimp mentality. I think he used that pimp mind game on her, and I think that she's just stuck. And I don't know where her brain is at. I really don't.
No. I mean, there are people that will say, oh, well, maybe she, she's one of his victims, and sort of.
I think she is.
Do
I
you?
really do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But what
Because
I
she
would.
would. Go
Go
ahead.
on. Go on.
Oh, I was gonna say that like she parrots everything that he has said, and then when he was talking about like if she leaves me, who's gonna take care of her? I'm here to take care of her. I think that she really believes that because he's told her that so much. Like, I've taken care of you, and
Yeah.
she was talking about how he picked her up when she was in the gutter and she was at her worst. And I think that she really thinks that she cannot survive without him. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah. But then that's a typical thought process of a
Mm-hmm.
narcissist, though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because in all the 12 years she's been with him, she hasn't been able to get away from him. I just
Right.
find that really. And what is she? Is she in her 40s?
I don't know, but that's what I think. That's what it looks like to me. I'm just
Yeah.
guessing.
I just can't. I mean, yeah, it's difficult because you are going to get people that are going to come up with all different, not necessarily try and side with her, but
Mhm.
to sort of come at it from a victim's perspective.
Yeah.
And I'm not cold-hearted. I mean, I actually worked a few years ago when my kids were little. I worked for a while in what we call victim support over here, which is you
Mhm.
work alongside the police, and they sort of phone in with referrals, and then we help get volunteers out to we had volunteers that would go out and support them. Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
and I used to take all the calls and everything. So, it's not that I don't know about that life, and I'm not saying about prostitution, excuse me, because I know nothing about that. But I do
Mhm.
know about victims, and I know about victims, of domestic violence.
Right.
And I just feel that 12 years is a long time to not have got out of that situation. Now, tell me if I'm wrong, guys, and I'll accept it. But to me, it does seem like a long time. I mean, I could be speaking out of turn here. I don't know. What do you?
But I think that she's basic. I think that she's basically brainwashed. Like, he's
Mhm.
gotten into her mind that she can't do anything by herself. I think she's brainwashed. And
Mm,
that's why she hasn't tried to get out, because she thinks that she has found her guy. He's the one that will protect her and be there for her.
yeah, yeah. It's sad, but I
Mhm.
think she has to take accountability for it as well. And I
Yeah.
think if you were in that, it's bad enough if you're in a abusive relationship. That's bad
Mhm.
enough. But to know that your partner, the person that shares your home, shares your bed and everything, is a criminal, is on the registry for what he did, which is heinous,
Mhm.
regarding children. Um, I think there comes a point when you think, well, shouldn't you really be standing up not only for yourself but also for other victims? That's the way I
Right.
would look at it.
Yeah.
I just want to see what people say. Hi, Barley. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. I also think she will come. She now is making notes. She will say, who cannot forgive her, that is okay. And then we'll try to save the viewers she can and continue.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Bally did a video, and I watched the beginning of it, and she had some really good points about Kaya too. And she actually Bally told about her own experience, um, not prostitution, but she talked about her own experience, like with her parents, and how she said that her dad was a pimp, and kind of growing up in that lifestyle too. It was a good
Oh,
video. Mhm.
interesting. Oh, I might watch that. Yeah, it is interesting. Listen, not all of us have had lives of, rainbows and butterflies or whatever the saying is. But yeah, that's all I'll say, because I don't like to put out my information out there.
Yeah.
But trust me, I understand. So I thought it would be quite interesting to just see, this is the last live stream she did, and this was 2 days ago. So I thought, oh, I'm going to have a look and see what people are saying underneath. And I was quite surprised that she hadn't got rid of all the comments, because they're, not looking good. I don't know if you can see it from there, but right. So right, I'll start with the first one, and it says, and this will now be known as the last time things were normal. We had a thing over here, the dogs, snack of the day, the giveaways, the grandma's stories, the unique way we watched Foodie, all shattered and gone. I'll
Wow.
miss the way things used to be, but there is no coming back from this. That much is clear. It's unforgivable, and there are no excuses. That really sums everything up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's such an amazing comment, and everyone is basically saying the same.
You can kind of tell that she's not even checking the comments though, because there's no hearts
No.
by anything or anything.
Yeah. It would be, I think, in a way, it'd be too easy to go down the route of, because I'm an empath, it would be too easy for me anyway to go down the route of, sympathy for her. But I'm fighting against it. I can't.
Yeah.
I just can't. I just feel there comes a time, she's a grown woman now. If she's been with him 12 years, she's grown a lot in those 12 years.
Yeah.
If she wanted to leave him, she should have prepared things.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say it once. I was in a bad relationship, and I had 2 children at the time, and I prepared for it. I had to prepare for it. And he wasn't, he wasn't wanted by the law. He wasn't a pimp. Do you know what I mean? He was just horrible, horrible to me. But yeah, you have to prepare for that. And that's why I think it's a bit odd that she hasn't prepared.
Yeah.
If she really wanted to get away from him, she could have done. Hi, Food Potatoes. Hope you're well.
But the thing is, she doesn't want to get away from him.
That's
So.
it. Because, like, when he was saying about the lifestyle, and she was like, yeah, well, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
What, living off of somebody else's hardship is a lifestyle.
Right.
I'd rather not have that lifestyle.
Exactly.
How do you live with yourself? And there's so many aspects to it. I mean, it's even crossed my mind that perhaps she was actually involved in it in some way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah. So Food Patel says, I think Kaya truly loves him. I think maybe she does. Maybe
I
she
think
does.
that probably she's never had anybody, give her, he probably gives her gifts, gives her money, she's living at his house, and she's never had anybody do that for her before. So she thinks that's love.
Yeah. Mariam didn't want to leave Nada. Was Kaya showing sympathy, or I don't really know what you mean there. I don't think you can. I do see that people are trying to relate the two relationships together. I don't see them as comparable. I don't see Foodie as being a victim. I really don't. As contentious as that may sound, I don't see her as being a victim. I think she was desperate. I think she had a relationship with this man who yeah, he was a nasty so-and-so. And if the stories of what he was up to are true, then, you know, he's not really on a par with the other. I don't know. I just don't feel that they're comparable because Fuji wasn't really in a relationship with him. And if you still listen to him to this day, I mean, I heard a little bit on Marty's stream the other night, and he still maintains that it was only a week. And he said, Nader said that the relationship lasted a week.
Okay.
And that came up, you know, a few times. And I hate to say it, but I believe him. I believe he did actually only have, you know, sex with her for that week. But I think what then happened was she was desperate to get him back. And that's what we saw. I don't think he was abusing her. I think, if anything, she was abusing him because she was stalking him and she was harassing him. That's my view on it. And if people want to, you know, give their view, then I'll listen. Okay, iced coffee and tea, coffee and gossip. I don't think Chantel was the victim either because she didn't love Nader. It was only obsession. Yes, I think so as well. And as much as, you know, all these stories she's told of all these men flinging themselves at her and, you know, she's so adorable and everything. We know the situation.
Right.
You know, we all saw her running around like some sort of, I don't know. I remember, like, when I was a kid, I mean, I shouldn't say it really, but I remember when I was a kid and I was going through like a sort of traumatic time, I started having these nightmares of dwarfs. And, well, it was one specific dwarf who appeared under my bed one night and chased me all through town on a. It sounds funny, but it's haunted me for years, Bridget. It haunted me. It was a little bald dwarf on his 3-wheeler bike, and he was chasing me all round town. And we used to have like a suspension bridge in town over like that, you know, a little river. And I remember running up the steps and thinking, I'll get away from him now, you know, I'll go up the steps. Oh my God. And seeing some of the footage of her running around in her bedroom, it just reminds me of that little dwarf. I'm sorry. I'm not what you call it, dwarf phobic or anything like that. But yeah, I still remember that dwarf. He was so scary, Bridget. It was horrible. Oh dear. Right. I think Nader and Chantel are just toxic people. Yeah. And together they were just even more toxic. They both love attention and they were using each other. I think so too. I think Nader is much smarter than Chantel. And he knew that she was desperate for him. The point I was trying to say, like with the dwarf, is that, come on, we know that nobody had touched her for years and years. And all of a sudden, she's got this guy who's not only will touch her, but will actually have sex with her.
Right.
And she wasn't going to let that go.
Yeah.
You know? And so I do feel it was more of an infatuation. He was playing her. He got what he could out of her. He got money out of her and whatever. And thanks to her, he was introduced to the internet. I mean, what a stupid thing to do.
Yeah.
But and gave him everything. Do you remember, like, when she took the TV off the wall and gave him the TV?
Oh my God! Yes, she gave him her TV. Like, everybody was like, "Where is the TV?" There was this blank space there. He had a new TV. What the heck?
I know. It's just ridiculous. So anyway, yeah. So the point I'm trying to make is, I don't think you can compare the two situations. With her and Kaya. I think Kaya. Kaya has alluded to having sort of a murky past, and we can only sort of paint our own pictures. And at the moment, I'm just painting sort of black and browns in that picture because it doesn't look like it was a fun time. Having said that, she's coming up to middle age now, okay, and she needs to sort her life out.
Yep.
And even if she does feel that she loves this man, is that really what you want for your life? That's what I would say to her. Right, so let's see. It was criminal what her and Moo did to T and Sass. Right, I've lost the thread. Okay. Right, so did Kaya come for T and Sass? Have I got that wrong?
I heard something about T and Sass, but I don't know what happened with that.
Okay. Oh, I'll move over. I mean, the person said it was criminal what her and Moo did to T and Sass. They sent
Talking
her
about Missy
anonymous
Moo?
messages. Oh, they might be talking about Foodie. We don't want to talk about Foodie. Okay, let's go on to this one. I have no problem with dancers. I know they are just desperately trying to make a living. I do think it would be better if society didn't have places like that, though. I have more problem with the owners who invest in that kind of work and who I feel are truly using the woman. Anyways, definitely no reason to excuse or apologize for it, Kaya. Oh, this one was talking in defense of Kaya. Now, so
this might be regarding the video that she's probably talking about Foodie Beauty in the video, whatever she was talking about, because this isn't the video that she did discussing her relationship with the pimp, because she took that one down.
She took that down. So I went to the next available live stream, which was 2 days ago, because I thought people are still going to be saying things on there. So let's go. We have to go beyond 2 days. So we've got okay, yeah, like here. Someone said, I'll be lurking somewhere in the background occasionally, watching your channel fade away.
Oh, wow.
You make your bed, Kaya. Enjoy lying in the mess you protected.
Wow.
Yeah, there's some really nasty things. Let's see. This was a day ago. I tried to comment on your other video and it wasn't there. So I commented here and it didn't come through. So I'm going to try again without the link. That happens to me all the time. Normally, if I try and comment under Monty's or under Hannibal's, it just disappears. Poof! Like him. Poof! Gone in the world. Anyway, I'm gonna say what I have to say, not in defense of anyone, but simply for perspective. Because I understand this on a deeper level than most. Right now, everybody is up in arms, running off pure emotion. Well, yeah. I mean, how else are you meant to react?
Right.
In situations like this, balance and discernment is key. And we simply cannot operate in those when our emotions are full and sounds like they've got someone in. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
She talks about her life.
Oh yeah. Oh God. No, we won't. But if you want to read this, you can pause it and read it. I'm not reading all that.
She wrote a book.
Jesus.
Basically, at the end, it says she'll be there on Sunday. She says she's rooting for her and she wants to hear what everything. I'm sorry what happened to you. Well, yeah. So she's
I
she's in her corner.
Okay. You know what I find really bizarre is how Kaya constantly goes on about how, you know, she was abused as a child, and
Mm-hmm.
so she would never ever accept, you know, that from anybody, and she thinks it's disgusting. And she's laying next to some guy,
Right.
some
Right.
pimp who's
Mm-hmm.
gone out there and
Mm-hmm.
got young girls. Right, and they are, whether they're 16, 17, it doesn't matter. They haven't grown. They're not fully grown.
It makes me wonder. I just thought about this. It makes me wonder because I know that Kaya has had her addiction issues. It makes me wonder what age she started using.
Yeah.
Because you know what they say, when you start using, that basically your age gets stunted at whatever age that you started using as. So she may be still
Ah,
thinking, yeah, she may be still be thinking at that teenage mentality. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, only time will tell, but I just feel that she's just put herself in such. The
Mm-hmm.
worst thing she could have done was that live with that English
Mm-hmm.
girl. She should
Mm-hmm.
never have done it. And she should
Mm-hmm.
never have put him on stream, especially knowing how he really felt. I
Yep.
mean, he just buried her.
I think that because, like I said, I think that the guy has her mind. Like everything that he says is probably gold to her. So she was probably figuring that he could basically gaslight everybody else, all of us, like he's gaslit her. That's
Yeah.
what I think.
Yes, I think
Hmm.
so. And that's why I think that came across by the tone that he was
Hmm.
talking to the woman that, you know, was interviewing
Hmm.
him, if you like. The tone in which he spoke was very dismissive, was
Hmm.
very, I don't know, sort of aggressive, and
Hmm.
it's just horrible. You know, it's
Yep.
almost like he was sat there putting his hands up and saying, "Yeah, I did it. So what?"
Yep. Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
And most decent people have never come across people like that.
Hmm.
Um, so I just, yeah, and I think there are a lot of people here that do have a mind of their own and have come to that conclusion. And as much as, you know, that girl just wrote a whole book, she probably made some really good points. But
Hmm.
I think you can only take things on face value in as much as
Right.
we've seen the way she first came on and tried to sort of dismiss things. And just some of the things she said were just so damaging. Like,
Hmm.
well, no, there was no victim. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, there was.
Yeah.
There were several victims.
Yep.
And I don't know, I just cannot. I don't like to get speechless, especially when I'm on a live stream. But yeah, I think she just allowed him to bury her, really. And
Yep.
so I think what you're saying about when perhaps she is stunted
Hmm.
due to drug abuse or whatever she was addicted to. Maybe she was.
Yeah.
Maybe she is stunted. But
Hmm.
I honestly believe that the 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 best thing she can do is go away. Just go away, Kaya. You
Yep.
know, just go away for 6 months or whatever. Sort out your life. I mean, everyone wants her. I mean, I'm sure everyone would agree with me by saying we all want her away from him.
Hmm.
But having said that, she said some very damaging things herself.
Yeah.
And people are going to judge her on that. We've got somebody in here called Big Dad Giga Chad. That stream with Nada on with Monty was actually from a year ago and was on Courtney Knight's channel. He just replayed it the other day. The stream happened last year. I was watching it live. Oh, okay. Okay. Um, I grew up in foster care. My first girlfriend was pimped out at 13 by her own mother for crack. I knew lots of girls in the system that were looking for love and got pimped out. They were used, abused. That is just awful. It is awful. And I think, you know, those, I don't want to say those of us that are compassionate, because I don't think you have to necessarily be compassionate, but I think there is something to be said about the possibility that maybe he did rescue her. Maybe he was there when she got clean or whatever. But she needed to get away from that. And I think by staying with him has been her biggest flaw, her biggest mistake. That's what I believe. Just down here. Oh, okay, let's see what Barley says. Barley says, I think she's very aware and not in danger, not at all. 12 years is a long time. It's not like 2 to 3 years. In the end, we never knew her, really. That's true.
Yes.
That's true. Let me see. She needs to go away, period. Yeah, I think she does. Come back as a candle review channel instead.
They say there's a lot of drama in the candle community.
Oh, there's drama in all communities.
Yes.
Absolutely. As a mother of 9, you've got 9, have you, Natsuki? Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, it is sickening. It is. And that's, you know, one of the reasons I didn't want to actually watch the video is because I did find it a bit triggering. Yeah.
You know, when I was doing my review, like I started off trying not to cuss, but then as it went on and he was talking, I'm calling everybody bitches. I was like, you bitch.
I did notice that. But oh, and I mean, I watched, you know, so many videos about it yesterday, and in the end I thought my brain can't take anymore. I cannot take anymore. And you know, I wanted to talk about it today, but I didn't want to play the video again because, you know, it is triggering, you know, and for various reasons. And yeah, and there's so much to say about it, and I just don't want to talk about it constantly. I'm just going to finish on, because we haven't had a break, I'm just going to finish on the Monty situation. What does everyone think? If you can put a message or a comment in the chat, that would be brilliant. Hang on, I just want to get back to Big Dad. They are victims. A minor girl getting pimped for pounds or dollars means she's very vulnerable. Yes. Had a tough life, needs help and not used and sold. He's a predator. She's sick for downplaying it. Yeah, I can't disagree with that at all. 100%. Right. So I heard that what's her name? Belinda the doctor was calling Monty out for agreeing or supporting Kaya. Now, I dipped into her live stream and I can't listen to her. I can't. It sounds like she's like got a mouthful of marbles and like that. And I just can't. So I didn't get all the things she was saying about it. But am I right in that Belinda is accusing him of siding with Kaya?
That's what I heard. I haven't seen Belinda's video, but that's what I heard, or what I've heard.
Right.
That Monty was like on her side and defending Kaya.
Okay. Was he defending though, or was he just doing his usual thing of, Well, let's look at it this way. Let's unpack it. And then we'll do another video tomorrow where we'll talk about it properly. I mean, was he really siding with her?
I haven't seen it yet, but Sasha says Monty completely sides with Kaya and the boyfriend. I have to watch that. I have
No.
to watch it. I have to watch it.
Oh, where was that? I've missed that one. I missed that, Sasha.
It's
Oh,
at the
really?
bottom.
Is that right, Sasha? Oh, no, that's not good. He wants to wait till Sunday for the truth, apparently. Oh, would that? Listen, if he hasn't worked it out now, then he's never going to work it out. Come on, Monty. God's sake, man. He basically was trying to defend. No. Oh, God. Does that mean I've got to watch a Monty? Oh, no. Can't. It's like trying to watch a Hannibal, honestly.
Yeah,
They're like
I know. Yeah.
two peas in the pod. They really are. It's like her saying he didn't pimp me out, so it's no big deal. How can you be so critical of Chantel and be with a sex offender? Exactly. Live your life offline. Ain't nobody care about your opinions. Exactly. Do you know, while I do agree with that, I don't know, there's a part of me that thinks, I don't know, is it, I'm not on this level, obviously, but is it so wrong if a fat person critiques another fat person? Is that so wrong? Because I don't really get that. You know, like when people say, oh, well, shit, they're always going for foodie and they're fat as well. I mean, is that a real point? I don't know.
I don't think so. But I think in the case of Kaya, when she was basically coming down on Foodie and all the choices that she made when she's like I said in my video, she made similar choices. Like, not Belinda. Foodie wanted to be with a guy that was accused of being a sexual predator, and she's sitting there with the sexual predator herself. Like, so how can you talk?
I know. Yeah. Okay, I agree. Yeah, you've convinced me there. You've convinced me, Bridget. It doesn't take much to convince me. Just come out with something that makes a bit of sense and I'm convinced. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to read this and then we're gonna head off, I think. Do you know what? Moosey, I feel the same way. Lifestyle. And I think it's because when someone says a lifestyle, you look at it in a sort of positive way, don't you? If somebody's got, like, you know, a nice lifestyle, I don't know. I just think the word lifestyle kind of conjures up visions of having a nice life. Or a certain kind of life, you know, a life where you do a lot of sports, you know, you're very healthy, so you lead a healthy lifestyle. Or like me, if you're a bit crazy, then you lead a crazy lifestyle. But yeah, I really agree with you there, Moosey. It's weird, isn't it? I don't see it as a lifestyle at all when it's evil like what he's doing. I wouldn't call that a lifestyle. I'm a plant dad said Monty takes things too seriously. I know. Awful. Oh, Monty Wood, 1,000%. Do you think so? Pimp out.
I've heard a lot of people. I've heard other people say that too.
Have you?
Oh,
oh my God. He's a womanizing con artist. Do you know what? It's so funny when people call him a womanizer because I look at him and think, nah.
He's so nerdy and dorky. Like, how can he be a womanizer?
I know. Exactly. I'm like, no. Especially when he's got those specs on. Oh my God. Right, what else have we got? All right, okay. Making fun of Foodie for going back to an abuser when Kaya never left. Yeah, okay. I see your point. I do see your point. Yeah, exactly, Gia. Being vegan is a lifestyle, not child pandering. Exactly. That isn't a lifestyle. I think maybe who was it who said lifestyle? Was it him or her?
Both of them said that.
Right. Well, they obviously like all the, all the blood money. Call it that way.
Yeah.
All the sex money. Yeah, it doesn't matter to them where they get that. He's not sure. I can't stand Monty either, and he is so boring. I know, isn't he? Oh my god! I'd rather watch paint dry than watch Monty. I'm the same, but then I'm an artist. I love watching paint dry. Can't help it. Okay, last one, Gia. Around 26 minutes in Monty's stream, he asked if things would have been different if Kaya's husband was pimping of age women instead of children. And then he said it probably wouldn't make a difference. Seriously? Oh, no. See, there's a reason why I don't go over. There's a reason I don't go over to that channel. I just can't.
Yeah.
But anyway, Bridge, I want to say thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
To have you here. We have a bit of a giggle and put the world to rights, don't we? And it's a shame the little big man didn't come on panel with us, but I'm not surprised.
Oh yeah, he's gonna review it. He's gonna review it.
Oh yeah, maybe he will. Oh, I've got something for him. Hannibal. There you go, love. Have that. Stick it in your pipe and smoke it. Okay. All right. Thanks to everyone for coming, and thank you again, Bridge. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care of yourselves out there. It's a rotten old world. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.